Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading, Gemini. I hope you guys are having a good week, Gemini. Also, Gemini, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Gemini. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Gemini. Quash watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. Spirit protect me and Gemini as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Gemini get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Gemini. We have her patience. So some of you guys are impatient here, okay? Y'all are patient. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with a change her and thundering moon. So some of you guys could be going through a change, okay? So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in for the sign of Gemini, Spirit? We have her resolving. So someone here could be holding on to something too tight her, okay? And it got something to do with somebody here could be holding on to something too tight her, okay? And it has something to do with Wicked Crest Moon, okay? It has something to do with a new beginning here, and it has something to do with the dark moon. So for some of you guys, someone could be holding on to something too tight her, and it got something to do with they could be holding on to something about a new beginning her. But some of you guys could be resting her, and for some of you guys here, y'all resting and y'all having a new beginning. But it has something to do with somebody's trying to hold on to something too tight her about having a new beginning her with the moon energy, with the voice dark moon, and it has something to do with that. But see, Spirit wants y'all to identify something here with this flourish, because somebody here is wearing a mask, okay? That's what it has something to do with her, okay? And somebody here is going to wear a mask to you guys because of abundance, or someone could be wearing a mask to someone here, or they could be wearing a mask to you and y'all could be abundant, but somebody here is wearing a mask because they want to flourish, and it has something to do with that. This is what they finna take action on. Now you know, Gemini. Okay? But Spirit wants y'all to let go of something here, I believe. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in for the sign of Gemini here? Yeah, somebody here wants y'all to be in a dream state, or somebody here trying to put somebody here in a dream state here. And it has something to do with that. And they putting y'all in a dream state to imprison you. Or they trying to imprison someone here with the poison of wolves. Self-sabotaging and also poverty conscious. It's like they want you to be in poverty conscious her, or they want y'all to be in self-sabotage yourself her. This is what they want y'all to do her by putting you in a dream state her for material wealth and prosperity. Wow, Gemini, this is what y'all dealing with here. But I have to bring the facts. What's our sign of Gemini? It has something to do with the Fire Prince. Optimistic as well here, the Fire Prince. So it has something to do with that, with arguments, or yeah, some type of arguments. For some of you guys, somebody here is holding on to something too tight here about some type of good news or something like that, but somebody here is holding too tight here, okay? And it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the River Queen, flow, letting go, and nurturing motivation, as well as the Eagle King, the big picture and the edge of. So some of you guys might be letting go of something here, or y'all might need to let go of something here. I call this my air energy card, okay? But y'all can be letting go of something here, and some of you guys might need to let go of your emotions or something like that here as well, because it has something to do with the Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. A lot of you guys going to have to put boundaries up towards somebody here and be disciplined, okay? Gemini. So tell me about the sign of Gemini. What's coming in for the sign of Gemini here, Spirit? We have her rebellions. So someone could be very rebellious here, okay? And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with taking a leap. Like some of you guys might not even want to take a leaper, and y'all being rebellious, or someone here is being rebellious and they don't want to take a leap. So I tell you our sign of Gemini. It has something to do with a peacemaker here. So someone could be trying to hold on to a peacemaker here, or someone here is holding on too tight here. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the science, and it has something to do with taking action. So somebody here could be doing some type of research here about something. And it has something to do with that. Why somebody here is taking action here. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with luck. So some of you guys can be peacemakers, sir. Okay, y'all can be peacemakers, sir, and y'all can be very optimistic for a lot of you guys as well here. Okay, but it has something to do with that. Okay, and y'all could be holding on to something. Some of you guys could be going to court here or something like that. Like the courts could be holding on too tight or something like that as well here with y'all or something like that as well. Okay, but it has something to do with that as well. Okay, but it has something to do with courtship here. So some of you guys could be having a courtship here, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with verbal abuse. So someone could be having verbal abuse about a courtship or something like that as well here. Okay, so tell me why the sign of Gemini was coming in for the sign of Gemini here. It has something to do with someone here is a false twin flame. Somebody here trying to hold on to their false twin flame here. Yeah. It's like they acting like something is a peacemaker here, or you could be doing, like somebody here could be trying to do a peacemaker with you, but they your false twin flame. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with the cold shoulder here. It's like somebody here is cold. It's like they cold here, okay? And it has something to do with that. Like y'all could be with endless love, but sometimes they have a cold heart. Or someone here has a cold heart, and it got something to do with endless love. And it has something to do with that. Okay? It has something to do with a peacemaker here. But it has something to do with a twin sibling. Or it has something to do with someone here play two roles. Okay? And for some of y'all, that could be y'all co-worker. Okay? Now you know. They might want to be like y'all or something like that as well here. Okay? We have her choose wisely. So some of you guys might have to make a choice here about something, okay? And it has something to do with choose wisely and accept your destiny. So you guys might need to accept your destiny and choose wisely, or you are making a choice about your destiny here. Okay? What's telling y'all sign of Gemini? What's coming in for the sign of Gemini here? Y'all could be having like a passionate new beginning with, you know, your false twin flame here for some of y'all. Some of you guys are stop carrying what isn't yours. So y'all carrying baggage that's not y'all's. It's like somebody here can be, like y'all gonna be a peacemaker here. And they want you to carry their burdens, or they want you to carry they burdens her. Gemini, you're carrying something that's not yours, and it has something to do with that. Okay, and this is like somebody here want to hold on to you and want you to carry their burdens her, and it has something to do with they want you to carry their burdens her. And it's for some of y'all, it's your own false twin flame that want to do this to y'all. For some of y'all, okay, it has something to do with unbinding the inner chains, as well as understanding soulmate lessons. Like I was telling you, someone here got somebody here in chains, and some of you guys might need to understand soulmate lessons here, because somebody here got them in chains, and it has something to do with that. It says breaking self-limited belief systems. So some of you guys could be breaking self-limited belief systems as well. Okay, but somebody here want y'all to carry their burdens, sir. And it could be y'all false twin flame. If y'all have a passionate, for some of y'all, if y'all have a passionate new beginning here, somebody's false twin flame here. Okay. We have here purple love, Trinity in the order, purple love. It has something to do with everything is better in purple, and it has something to do with off the hook, ignoring, or on purpose. So it has something to do with somebody y'all ain't even taking somebody like calls, or someone who's not taking somebody calls her. Yeah. What's everybody sign of Gemini? So for some of y'all here, y'all can be loyal, or somebody can be loyal to their own false twin flame. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is loyal to their own false twin flame here. Okay? It's like y'all can be loyal here, but y'all can be carrying somebody else's burdens and somebody else's problems that's not yours to carry. And it has something to do with that. A lot of you guys are loyal and y'all are peacemakers here for a lot of you guys. If y'all not loyal, y'all are peacemakers here, and it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the pearl, and it got something to do with memories. Old flame. For some of y'all, it could be an old flame here. It got something to do with the pearl, and it has something to do with 1 in a million. Y'all could be having memories about someone here that was an old flame here. That was the pearl, but it has something to do with that. You are a gem. No one could compare you. So y'all could be a gem here, and no one could compare y'all. Okay, but Spirit wants y'all to not be loyal to a false twin flame here. Okay, don't be loyal to the false twin flame here. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. And for some of y'all carrying somebody else's burdens. It has something to do with love. Okay, and it has something to do with successful. So some of you guys could be, with someone here, and y'all could be successful in love. But some of y'all are loyal to a false twin flame here. Y'all loyal to a false twin flame, and y'all hold it real tight on a false twin flame here, and it has something to do with that. Okay. So it's outside Gemini. We have her leadership. So a lot of you guys are stepping into your leadership here, and it has something to do with leadership, and it has something to do with power. Something for to ignite her. And it has something to do with change, and it has something to do with a new beginning. A lot of you guys are going through a new beginning here, and y'all going to have to change for some of you guys as well here, or y'all gonna go through a change, because it has something to do with that. It has something to do with professional, with the sunflower. Okay, and it's coming in patient in time. Leadership. Okay, y'all are leaders here, Gemini. It has something to do with trust that you know the answer. So trust that you know the answer here, Gemini, and it has something to do with showing compassion. So somebody here might want you to trust to give to them, or you want, or it's the same thing. It's like somebody who wants somebody here to trust to get it now, or something like that here. Okay. What's the sign of Gemini? Settling. So it says here, intending and manifestations. So this is what y'all manifesting, and it has something to do with that. Keep learning. So a lot of you guys here are manifesting, and y'all are keep learning. And how y'all gonna learn is in books. A lot of you guys read a lot of books as well here, and it has something to do with that, Gemini, because it has something to do with letting go and moving on. A lot of you guys are moving on from something here. Okay. So you guys are manifesting here, and what y'all manifesting here is to be a leader, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with power. How you going to get your power here is you reading a lot of books here and getting the knowledge that you need, Gemini, because it has something to do with that. Some of you guys need to let go of a new beginning here. Okay, y'all need to let go of some type of new beginning here. Okay. Now you know, Gemini. We have here, every person who leaves take away something you don't no longer need. So you could be by yourself here, Gemini, and it has something to do with that, because it has something to do with I just want to be happy even if I'm not with you. So y'all choose to be happy even though you're not with someone here. Okay. Sorry about that, Gemini. What's our sign of Gemini? We have here, I'm scared of what we could be. So someone could be scared of what y'all could be here. But somebody here is cutting cords. Okay? And it has something to do with the more I try to hide my feelings, the more they become. So someone here is cutting cords towards someone here. Because so the more somebody here hide their feelings here, the more they become. Okay? It's like somebody here don't want to deal with their feelings here, so they go cut cords towards them. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here cutting cords. Because for some of you guys, y'all cutting cords because y'all can be manifesting to be a leader here. Or something like that here. Okay? We have here, you can't fake it now. The glow isn't golden. So somebody here could be faking something here, but the glow isn't golden here, and something is a no. It has something to do with getting caught, net loss of trains and of things. Somebody here could be getting caught, or the way they faking and something here, they finna get caught. Whoever this is. Because you cutting cords. Because you're manifesting to be a leader here. It's like somebody here wants y'all to cut cords of being a leader here. Y'all are leaders, Gemini. You're leaders here. And they want you to cut cords of you being a leader here. This is what they want, Gemini. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they want you to cut cords because y'all are knowledgeable about people here. You are knowledgeable about them. And it has something to do with that, Gemini. That's why you got to let them go. Okay, because somebody here wants y'all to cut cords going for your goals and knowing who you are here. Okay, and you don't need to be doing that, Gemini. This is what you're manifesting, is to be a leader, but they want you to cut cords of being a leader here. Hey, somebody here lost their mind here, baby. Got something to do with short cuts as well as battles and fighting for a lost cause. So someone here is taking shortcuts here. And it got something to do with that. And fighting for a lost cause. So it got something to do with that. Okay? That's why y'all cutting battles here. And y'all finna be a leader here. They not finna stop that. It's like they try to cut cords for y'all to be a leader here. Fulfill your desires. Being reflecting and moving on. So fulfill your own desires here. They want you to not go for your goals. What you love to do. They want you to cut cords. And they want you to cut cords on this. This is what they try to do to y'all. Cannot break the ice. Chill. And also. So y'all need to go for y'all goals here. Because they try to cut your leadership. They try to cut you of being a leader here. Y'all are leaders here, Gemini. And this is twice her. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with they try to cut you to be a leader here. Because this is what you manifesting. Know yourself, Gemini. That's what it got something to do with her, Gemini. This is messed up her. You're carrying somebody. You're loyal to somebody. You're loyal to somebody's burdens. You're loyal to somebody's burdens. That's not yours to carry, Gemini. That's what it got something to do with her. What's that sign of Gemini? The Ten of Swords. Somebody here for the Ten of Swords. Somebody here. And lead them for dead. Air energy. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Queen of Wands. Fire energy. So somebody here could have Ten of Swords. A Queen of Wands. A fire energy here. Or this is what they want to do. So where's the sign of Gemini? Wow. Has something to do with the Five of Swords. Air energy. A lot of you Gemini females, y'all in fire energy. And it has something to do with that. They try to set a sword job for some of y'all Gemini females because it has something to do with the Five of Swords. Y'all can be standing y'all ground and having a fight her, and it has something to do with y'all go fight for y'all manifestations. Gemini energy. I don't know what they thought. You go fight for your manifestations. And the reason why is because they want to keep y'all stuck here. Some of y'all could be the King of Cups here. Water energy here. For some of you Gemini males. And they want y'all to be stuck here. But it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy. Y'all could be dealing with an earth sign here too. For some of y'all. So what's the sign for Gemini? It has something to do with the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. And it has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. So y'all manifesting to be the King of Pentacles, sir, and be in your bag. That's why y'all gonna have to this week is fight for your manifestations, Gemini. Y'all gonna have to fight for your manifestations. You're gonna have to fight for them. Stand your ground. Let them know who you are. Because it has something to do with that. Y'all are manifesting to be the King of Pentacles, sir. And for some of y'all finna be heartbroken with friendships. So be aware. Your friends will always, Gemini. They go 3 of Swords, y'all. Your own friends. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Queen of Cups, her. And it has something to do with you can be happy or someone is happy with the sun. Leo energy as well as the Queen of Cups. But your friends hit a 3 of Swords somebody. Here's the other side of Gemini. Somebody here finna get a tower. Didn't I tell you that? Y'all gonna fight for what y'all love. Y'all, they playing with a Gemini here. Scorpio energy. That's something to do with the Page of Wands here. Fire energy. No, it got something to do with the King of Wands. Fire energy here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. For some of y'all. Okay? It has something to do with the 8 of Cups. And it got something to do with the Ace of Swords. Somebody here walking away from truth. Air energy. As well as water energy. And then walking away from truth. And it got something to do with the Knight of Swords. Somebody here get a towel. Like real talk. Because it got something to do with somebody here juggling somebody. This is what they doing. Yeah, somebody juggling somebody here. And working together. And it has something to do with the 2 of Cups. Water energy. Somebody here juggling a relationship here. And it has something to do with the strict core Leo energy. And it has something to do with this is what somebody here sowing their seeds and their investments into. Some of y'all can be dealing with a Leo. But it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with the 5 of Cups. Water energy. Y'all need to cut cords, baby. Y'all could have cut cords from a Leo. For some of y'all. Some of you Gemini females here. Y'all gonna stand y'all ground here for some of you Gemini females against a fire sign male. And it has something to do with that. And y'all gonna stand y'all ground against a fire sign male for some of you Gemini females. Because it has something to do with it's finna be a tower here. This is what somebody here manifest. Scorpio energy here. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with y'all go stand y'all ground here for some of you Gemini females against a fire sign male. For some of you Gemini males, y'all manifested to be the King of Pentacles, sir, for some of you guys. And some of you guys can have a relationship here for some of you Gemini males. And it has something to do with that. But y'all finna find out somebody here that y'all sitting around here working with is juggling y'all. And they juggling y'all about money. And it has something to for some of you Gemini males. Okay? So this is what y'all finna figure out here. Okay? Now you know. We have here, what I say, the 10 of Swords. Somebody here is crying and sad. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be crying and sad because of somebody work. Somebody be working a lot, or y'all could be working a lot, or somebody crying because of y'all working. Or something is finna end. Somebody job finna end for some of y'all as well. And for some of y'all, somebody here don't like how y'all be working and making money. Give me one on the 5 of Swords. It has something to do with the 4 of Wands. Y'all gonna be fighting in y'all home here for some of y'all because it got something to do with the Star, and it has something to do with the 6 of Wands. So it has something to do with y'all can be healing her. And some of y'all are in the accolades. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with Gemini energy. This is y'all. This is what y'all manifest. Y'all manifest leadership. Y'all manifest who y'all are. And they hating on y'all. Yeah, they better come again with that. That's why they forget a towel for playing around. Somebody finna be fighting about some type of celebration. Somebody thought somebody finna do. Yeah. It has something to do with that. Somebody here finna switch. Who y'all celebrating with? Gemini, y'all finna stand y'all ground here. Because they gonna switch up on you. This is what it got something to do with. Who you celebrating with, they gonna switch up on y'all. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with a new beginning here. And it got something to do with Cancer energy. Y'all can be having a new beginning here with a Cancer. Or it has something to do with a new beginning here about a car. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Fool. Aquarius energy. Why the Magician here? It got something to do with somebody here got pride. Somebody here keeping their pride here and celebrating her. Yeah, whoever this is. This is what somebody here manifests. Is keeping their pride and they keep their pride here and they celebrate. That's what it has something to do with. But somebody here finna be fighting what they manifest. Because it has something to do with that. Who they working with her. With friendships. Yeah. And working together with. It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with enjoyment her. Yeah, somebody who could be enjoying. Yeah. Somebody here, that somebody here switching up on whoever they celebrating with for to switch up on them. Because it got something to do with that. And that's the truth Spirit saying with the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here with the King of Cups here. It got something to do with the Six of Wands here. Or something like that here. It's a King of Cups, a water energy here. Some of y'all could be in a water energy for some of y'all. But it has something to do with that. It has something to do with in the past. Something happened in the past here. Yeah. Give me one on the King Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here get a towel. Did I tell you somebody here got pride? Yeah. And somebody here get a towel. That's a true Spirit. I told you that. It got something to do with the Knight of Pentacles here. It got something to do with the Page of Pentacles. It got something to do with a lover. For some of y'all need to study about a lover her. And some type of investment. Because it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with the Page of Cups. Water energy. Somebody could be apologizing to y'all or something like that her. Y'all finna get some truth her. Yeah. Y'all finna get some truth her. Y'all might get some truth about fire side her. Or something like that her. But y'all finna get some truth. And it got something to do with y'all gonna be moving the Corbin waters. And some type of truth y'all finna get. Somebody here is prideful. And that's why y'all finna move the Corbin waters here. Some of y'all can be around a lot of males as well. Y'all can be in the home with a lot of males for some of y'all. For some of you Gemini males, y'all can be living with a lot of males here. But it's going to be a tower. It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with nostalgia here. The Nine of Swords, it has something to do with the devil. Capricorn energy here. Somebody here, y'all can be dealing with a Capricorn for some of y'all. But somebody here in their head here. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. This is what's coming in slow. Yeah. Somebody here was sneaky here. Yeah. It got something to do with recovery. Yeah, y'all gonna be recovering on something here. Y'all gonna have to recover about some type of money here. Gemini. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Nine of Cups here. And it got something to do with judgment. I told you y'all finna figure out somebody here about just self. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here is finna be an ending here. Somebody here finna be crying. Yay. Anyone on the Two of Cups here. It got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles her. And it got something to do with a relationship her or something like that. But it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. And it got something to do with spoil. Somebody here is spoiled. And it has something to do with that. And y'all can be spoiled because y'all be making y'all dough. Y'all be working a lot. And somebody here hating on y'all. For some of y'all. Y'all had a streak to be the Knight of Cups for some of y'all. This is what y'all manifested to be a leader here. And they want to cut cords on y'all. They want to stop y'all from being a leader here. Yeah, Gemini, this is what they trying to do to y'all. Some of y'all got the streak to be a Knight of Cups here. Okay. Y'all got the streak to be the Knight of Cups here. Okay. And y'all also will spoil her. This is what y'all say y'all season too. And y'all can be spoil her. Okay. But it's like somebody here want to stop y'all job. Or they want to stop y'all work her. Or they want y'all to be sad her, Gemini, about some type of work. And it has something to do with that because they want to mess up y'all shine her. For some of y'all dealing with some males in y'all home. For some of you Gemini males, y'all could be living with a couple of males here. For some of you Gemini females here, they want to mess up y'all shine her, man. And it has something to do with that. And they want to do this because y'all are manifesting to be a leader here. And they want to do this to y'all. And they want to cut y'all from being a leader. They don't want y'all to be no leader. So they want to use scissors to cut y'all. This is what they want to do. Yeah, that's not going to stop your destiny here, Gemini. Y'all got a destiny. So whatever somebody here thought they was going to do here with this 4 of Wands here, y'all finna get some truth about y'all home. And who y'all living with her. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with in y'all home here, y'all finna get a tower here. What y'all manifesting, y'all finna get a tower because it has something to do with somebody who got pride and they gonna switch up on y'all. They got pride here and they gonna switch up on y'all. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they gonna switch up on y'all and they got pride. But it has something to do with they gonna make y'all move here because all they wanted to do was juggle y'all and make y'all move. With the 6 of Swords. And it has something to do with that. That's why y'all finna get a tower with her. For some of y'all, it's males that want to put y'all in competition. For some of you Gemini males. And for some of you Gemini females here, y'all finna figure out in y'all home here, somebody here got some pride here. And it got something to do with that. And for some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign here. Or somebody here could be dealing with earth sign. For some of y'all Gemini females, y'all go figure out some type of truth about somebody here dealing with an earth sign here. For some of y'all. Some of you Gemini females. And y'all go figure out somebody here go have to move. Because y'all go figure out somebody here juggling y'all. Yeah. That's what it got something to do with here, Gemini females and Gemini males. Somebody here, males want to put y'all in competition here. This what y'all finna figure out, Gemini. Y'all carrying somebody's burdens here. I told you. Somebody finna be asking questions. Court office. And it has something to do with about a main male. You gonna be asking questions for some of y'all Gemini females? Yeah. Y'all gonna figure out somebody here ain't loyal here, Gemini females. For some of y'all. If I told you somebody here a thief. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you they try to be like somebody here try to take y'all shine? They try to cut y'all off her. Because y'all are leaders here. They try to cut you for being a leader here. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with a long way here. They got a long way with this great waters. Because it got something to do with an infant here. For some of y'all, they can be trying to use y'all kids. But somebody here's a thief. Told you that. And it got something to do with a rich girl here. Somebody here might want to be a thief to a rich girl here. For some of y'all Gemini females, females, they want to steal from y'all. Somebody here want to steal from y'all for some of y'all Gemini females. And it has something to do with courts. And it has something to do with gloomy thoughts here. And it has something to do with somebody here want to win it. They thought they was going to win a lot of money here. Yeah. This is outside of Gemini females. I mean, Gemini. It got something to do with somebody here conversating about stealing from somebody here. Didn't I tell you that? And it got something to do with somebody here being their thoughts here. Because it got something to do with great waters. Great fortune. Somebody here want to be in great fortune bad. And it has something to do with that. With this unexpected money. Didn't I tell you that? Ooh, wee. Somebody here playing around here, Jim. Somebody here playing around here. Somebody here having a conversation about somebody here. For some of y'all males here, y'all finna figure out who y'all dealing with here. Or in y'all home with males, Gemini. Or who y'all been dealing with another male here. They sitting around here trying to steal y'all bag. This is for some of y'all Gemini males. But some of you Gemini females, they gonna be trying to steal from y'all. For some of you Gemini females, because y'all could be in y'all rich and y'all bad. Yeah. This is what y'all finna figure out here, Geminis. Y'all finna figure this out. They trying to mess up y'all shine because y'all are leaders here. Yeah. So somebody here want authority. For some of y'all, it's y'all own friends trying to steal from y'all Gemini. Didn't I tell you this? They want y'all authority. So they want to steal from y'all. And it got something to do with this, Gemini. Like, this stuff is crazy. And it got something to do with desire. And it got something to do with compassion. Yeah. Look outside of Gemini. Didn't I tell you, y'all finna figure out whoever y'all kicking it with her is a shift shifter. They play 2 roles, man. And it got something to do with devotion and it got something to do with connections. Y'all devoted to connections that ain't even devoted to y'all. And it has something to do with that. That's why y'all gonna have to release them. Yeah, y'all finna figure this out this week. They two-faced in her, man. Y'all loyal to something that ain't even loyal to you. And it got something to do with a venture. When y'all find this out, y'all go on a venture her. Because it got something to do with y'all need to unplug her. Because all they trying to do is put y'all in a limo. Y'all can be unplugged with y'all phone her. They trying to put y'all in a limo. And it has something to do with that. You know why they doing this? Because they wearing a mask her with this shadow. This is what y'all dealing with her, Gemini. Now you know. Now you know, Jim. Y'all finna figure out y'all own people that you care about her, people that you sitting around her kicking it with her, want authority, and they want to steal your bag. This is what y'all finna figure out, Gemini. And for some of y'all finna figure out somebody here is trying to be a shift shifter to y'all. For some of you Gemini females, but for some of you Geminis, they finna sit around her and they acting like they want to go on a venture with you, but they want to steal your bag her. This is what y'all dealing with her. Y'all better release these fake friends and fake people, man. Like, real talk. Didn't I tell you? Spiritual get. Y'all protected, though. But this is what they try to do to y'all, man. And it got something to do with spiritual soul searching. Y'all gonna have to do that inner work. This is what y'all finna go through, though. Y'all finna figure out who is fake and who is phony because you loyal to the wrong people, man. Y'all loyal to the wrong people. Y'all carrying somebody else's burdens. And y'all loyal to carrying somebody else's burdens here? Wake up, Gemini. Wake up, baby. You ain't my baby, but wake up, y'all. Told you. Who y'all planning with her finna steal y'all bag. Did I tell you who y'all planning? These are people that y'all planning with her. Didn't I tell you that? People y'all planning with her finna steal y'all bag or try to steal y'all bag her. I told you, man. I know what I'm talking about. What y'all dealing with her, baby? Watch what's going on. Deception. Did I tell you somebody here is deceptive towards y'all? And it got something to do with coming clean. Somebody here gonna confess something here with this deception. Or they gonna have to confess. Or somebody here finna tell y'all. Because it got something to do with desire. And it got something to do with dating. If y'all dated people and y'all had desire with them, for some of y'all, somebody here only want y'all to be rock bottom her. This real talk, Jim. This is real. This is real, Jim. Because somebody here is childish. Didn't I tell you that? They childish here. Who y'all texting and talking to, they childish. And it has something to do with opposite attract and feeling it again. Some of y'all could be feeling something again with somebody here, and y'all could be meeting somebody here opposite attract. But it has something to do with that. Y'all could be reconciling with somebody here and thinking about them, but it has something to do with messages and growing together. Yeah, y'all coming back to some people here that don't even care about y'all. For some of y'all for desire, but they childish. Yeah, this real talk. And I tell you, y'all finna figure out y'all in a toxic environment and they childish her. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah, I told you that. And I told you this teamwork in her. Y'all can be team working with a lover her. And it has something to do with somebody here team working with they ex. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be cold shoulder her with this intimacy. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with snooping. And it got something to do with somebody here sick and tired. Because it got something to do with messages here. Y'all probably go on somebody's phone and find all type of messages on them. Them your messages, baby. Them your messages. I told you y'all loyal to a false twin flame her. Y'all loyal to a false twin flame her. And I'ma tell you, y'all sitting around her, y'all can be peacemakers, but y'all carrying somebody else's burdens. Somebody else's burdens you carrying. Man, that ain't your problem. Spirit wants y'all to let this go. Let it go. Real talk, man. Those are your messages. Take care.